But I found this on the side of the road. This look at this. Look how old this is. I thought you've got to be kidding. This was in a box. Is what it was. A box ready to be thrown away. I said, no way. Because I've never seen one like this before. I haven't. Um, I don't know how long it is, how tall it is. Hello. Yeah, but this is, I have, what can I measure this with, you all? What on earth can I measure this with? The thickness. This is a normal size mouse. So you can see this is a normal size mouse. That's how thick this book is. This Bible, this pictorial Bible. Yes, you all. So with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. We went hiking again today in the heat. That's okay. Today just so happens to be my 34th wedding anniversary. So that's 34 years married to one person. Yeah, so that's it's a big rarity, but you know, on our way coming back, me, my husband, and daughter, we went hiking, and of course it was like a 2-hour drive, and that was on the side of the road. I said, you know, I think I want to get that. I didn't even know that was there. I saw like a little end table, is what I saw. Thank you. Yeah, I saw an end table, so they came home. I said, I'm going to go back and see if I can get that end table, and I did, and I got these 2 oak end tables, and then I saw this box. I saw this box and I said, what is that? Is this like a box or something? Like, is this real? And it is real, you all. Look at this. So when I went to turn the page, the binder fell off. Look how thick it is. It fell off. So this is actually, my daughter, look, this has like a little tissue-like thing on it. This is, look, it's sewn together the old-fashioned way. 32 years, super, that is wonderful. So this thing fell off, and we're looking, trying to find the date on here. Look at this. This is a pictorial Bible. I didn't know they have it. Let me flip this around. Oh, I'm so very careful with it. Just think, this thing, it hasn't been used. Look at this. I've never seen a Bible like this. Here's the tissue paper right here. The tissue paper. And I'm trying to see where it was made. Indianapolis, Indiana. That's in my home state. So this is the date of it right here. Let me see if I can get this. Can you all see that? Is it going to focus in on that 18? Let me see if I can zoom it up. 1885. This is from 1885, you all. And hello, Alicia Applebrooks, if you're on here. If not, when you get on here, hello, Applebrooks and Demetrius, and yeah. So, yeah, look at this, you all. I've never seen one like this. So, I guess it has a lot of things to it. Look at that. What is really neat, look, it has like a concordance, but, look, it's like look, it has the date. It has the date on every single page. 1885. Look at that. Isn't this neat? This is from 1611. So, it's got somebody's golden hair in here too. Their golden hair. Their golden locks of hair. You know, that's kind of personal, you all. You see a Bible with some like Goldilocks hair in it. There's a picture in here too. It looked like, I thought it was Nikola Tesla. Hello. Yes, 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 yes. So yes. So if we got a troll on here, I'm going to push that button. I'm just going to wait. Is what I'm going to do. 1885, and see if lion was changed. Well, you're going to have to, farmer, you're going to have to put that, you're going to have to put that verse there, because I don't know what's at. There are lots of trolls on here. Yeah. Yeah, if you can put that, if you can put that on there, that's okay. Yeah, give me that verse for the lion. I know, look, they also wrote really good cursive back then too. Um, is the authorized, it says 1611 on here. It does, like a 1611. Of course, I just like to read I like to read Bibles that I can understand. Look at this, a latest picture of Miss Bryan. Yes, hello. Yes. Hello, King of Aloha Terra. See, when I saw this, I thought, is that kind of look like Nicholas Tesla? But it didn't. I don't know who he is. Yeah. Yeah. Um, well, there's a lot of thing that isn't accurate. I haven't looked at any pictures in here yet, although I have seen some that have different pictures. I have. I really have. Let me look at this, you all. It is cool. Isaiah. Okay. 11, 11, 11:9. Well, guess what? I forgot where Isaiah is at in this Bible, although it's one of the biggest books. It's a big book of that and Jeremiah. Let me flip it to see, because you look at this. You got this on the top page like that. 11:9. You see the books of Judges, Kings, Samuel. Yeah, you are going to have to guide me, because I didn't learn my Bible books. I did not. I can't quote to you the Bible. I cannot. I really cannot. Yes, hello. Chron. All righty. You all can see what they're doing. They have cut my connection 5 times in a row. 5 times in a row, they've cut this connection. Yeah, they literally are disconnecting me. Yeah, I'm back. They cutting my connection. That's right. There's only one reason. There's only one reason. It's because of my subject matter. That's all right. Yeah. Well, you know what? I can't find 11:9 in here. This is 11. Somebody told me to go 11:9, and it says, "And they shall not hurt." There's nothing about a lion and the lamb. There ain't. There's nothing in here about a lion and a lamb. Did you tell me, Isaiah? Because that's exactly where I went. Gina did not see it. 11:6. Nope, it calls him a wolf. The wolf. The wolf will lie down by the lamb. That's, the wolf shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid. You knew about a leopard? And the calf and the young lion and the fatling. I didn't know they're talking about a leopard, you all. The wolf and the leopard. The wolf shall dwell with the lamb, the leopard. So, yeah. So, yeah, you all, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Yes. It doesn't matter. It probably is the Mandela effect. What can we do about it? Nothing. We can't do nothing about it, you all. Absolutely nothing. If you're just now tuning in, they cut my connection 5 times in a row. Would not let me come back on because of my subject matter. Now, you're telling me to go with the biggest, longest book in the Bible, Jeremiah, is what you're telling me to go to, 14:2. I'm sure. Look at this. It's so neat. It's got Roman numerals. Isn't that nice? And if you don't know your Roman numerals, then you're not going to be able to tell it. Well, that's 20. I don't want to go to 20. I don't want to go to 20, you all. So look at that. Flee for your safety, ye children of Benjamin, for out of the midst of Jerusalem and below the trumpet, Tekoa, raise up a signal, destruction, the coming and delicate one. Daughter of Zion, I will cut off. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, I could sit here and look all day long, but it's not going to make any difference, even though this book is that old. Yes. Yes. Yeah. But I think it's pretty cool, and it doesn't look like much of a pictorial Bible at all, you all. It doesn't. It just looks like it's just an old Bible. Look, LV, Roman numerals. Who knows where this Bible was at? I don't know where it was at. It was probably inside of a church. Is probably where this Bible was at, in a church building. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not up to date on my Roman numerals. I am not. No, I don't want to donate it to a church. I want to keep it for myself, you all. I do. I do have a collection of different types of Bibles. I like books. I really love it. I don't want to donate it. I really don't. Not at all. Yeah, that's exactly right. Um, well, do you know what it says? Look at this right here. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They sit in black upon the ground, and cry of Jerusalem is gone up. There you go. There, I read it. There you go, right there. You all. So yeah, this is it was nice for me to find this. I am going to keep it. Okay. I am. Absolutely. Because I like them. What happened here? And, ooh, that's, looks like it got some damage right there, you all. 1888. Thought somebody said history was gone. Did somebody say history only went back so far? I think somebody said. Only so far did history go back. You know what's a good book? Job was one of my favorite books. Oops, you gotta be delicate. These pages are brittle. These pages are so brittle, you all. Extremely brittle. Yes, they are. It's got a 4-leaf clover in it, which is lovely because you know why? I like to find 4-leaf clovers. So this got a 4-leaf clover. It's beautiful. Yes, that's right. A nice 4-leaf clover in here. Where are the reptilians in the Bible? I don't know, but you know what I read. Let me talk about this. This really was troubling when I read something last night. I read a lot last night um, about the Greys' master plan. The alien Greys in their first contact back in 1947, the official contact, you know, when their craft crashed. They master geneticists. Yeah, and they are the ones who want their own race because their race is dying out. Okay, their race is dying out. They're heavily into genetics. Okay, they've done a lot of studying with the human brain and a studying of the human soul and their spirit because they lost their essence. They lost their spirit within them. They became disconnected with their God source within them. Okay? And the human being has that spiritual part within them, the soul within them. So the Greys, they don't like that. They don't like that because you can't control the human with your genetics. That's what the Greys, they want to make a master race. And when this earth is over and when this race is gone, then they can repopulate. They can have their new earth with their own race. That's what I read. It made me upset. And they said there's people that they've tagged, you know, and they had most of their interest was in the women because that's the lineages, the women. So that's why if you are a woman and you've been abducted by the alien Greys, well, they love to form. They love the reproductive system within you, and they say when they have babies off planet, the veil is automatically gone. They don't have a veil. If they're born off planet, they don't have a veil over them. If you're born on this earth in this earthly realm, you've got a veil over your eyes so you can't know who you are fully. That's what I read. And it makes sense. And it does make sense that they are highly into genetics. That is their gold. That's the thing they value the most. Genetics, the human being, they thrive on your negative energy, your negative emotions. And they likened that in times of war and distress. They likened that to a woman and a man, or a man and man, whatever that moment where you reach that moment of pure love, and they love it. That's how they feel when the negativity and the turmoil is so high, that negative energy is so high. That's what it does to them. That's why they want to keep the pot stirred. That's why they want to keep us angry and all of that kind of stuff. They thrive on it. That's what it does. That's what it does to them, you all. And what got me is the people that they tag. You know, if you're a woman and you've been a breeder, you know if you've been a breeder because you've probably had memories of you being on that table, and you've all of that. Okay, I've been told I was a breeder. I remember being on a table myself, a metal table. Okay, they use the women for breeding. Okay, they do. And they take your eggs, they take people's ovums and stuff out. They do all of that. Yeah, I went from the Bible to this because the genetics, that's what they want. They want their own master race because their race is dying. Okay, and they've studied the human brain. They got it down pat now, and they've decoded practically anything. They got your DNA all of it. It's all planned out for their master plan. Okay, and they said something about the people who were abducted and stuff. The people that they tagged, this got me. They said the people that they have tagged, the Greys, who they have tagged on Earth, they will be the first ones to go when the reptilians get here. From the draconian whatever it is, because they're coming. The reptilians are coming, and the Greys knew they were coming because that's one of their masters, and they wanted to create a race of beings that they can control who will fight their battles for them when the reptilians come. These reptiles, that's what I read, you all. And they used the terminology, the people that are tagged, that they have tagged, and I thought, you've got to be kidding. We're talking about genetics. We're talking about the DNA. We're talking about them studying the brain and controlling people, and them wanting their own race because their race is dying, and they want to get rid of the spirit because they've already been disconnected with the spirit within them. Okay, they have, and it really made me think, because what I read really resonated with me, because I can look around nowadays and I can see what's going on. Yeah, the things that they love, the energy that they love, this is what's being pushed. This is what's being wanted, all this negative emotion. And they say the only way that you can overcome this is to resonate in love, that frequency of love, because neither the reptilians or the Greys can stand that frequency. They can't. They can't feed off of you if you resonate in love. That they ain't going to get fed. They're going to starve to death. They're not even going to be able to live on this planet if we've got that love frequency within us. That's what I read. And I'm thinking, yeah, I think that's about right. When I read they wanted their own race because their race is dying. They're dying out. And here we are. We're so populous. We can reproduce and all that kind of stuff. And that's what they want. See, they're doing to us what was done to them by the reptilians. That's what I read. But they don't care. They don't care. And they have people on every aspect of life. Okay, they're master geneticists. All of that. The Dracos. Yeah. And guess what? That's their masters, and they're coming back. There is a race. There's something coming back. And they want an army for that something that's coming back. That's what I read. And yeah, it's all wild, and it all makes sense, really. Why would you want to study all of that? And now it's happening to us. Okay, we're their experiment. We are. That's right. It's the love. They can't feed off the love. They can't. And I heard reptilians, they don't, I'm not saying it at all, but yeah, that negative energy's got to go. It's got to go. It ain't got no place. It doesn't got no place here, you all. But the Greys, and I heard that the the Andromedans and the Pleiadians. Like there's like something underneath one of the Giza pyramids or something underground, a race of beings. And there's only two pure races. They said the reptilians and the Elohim. I don't know how you say it. The only really two pure master races. Okay, and we're hybrids. We're genetically whatever they said. Something like that. Yeah, it's all wild. It's all wild. And what happened is they said that the United States made an agreement with the Greys, with those gray aliens, uh, in exchange for technology. They could use humans for their experimentations and stuff. But when other species stepped in, like the Andromedans and the Pleiadians, they said, we will help you if you get rid of your nukes, because, you know, they didn't want to do it. They couldn't give them up. They couldn't give them up. That's what I heard. That's what I read. They would not give up their nuclear weapons. Therefore, they won't intervene. And there was something else that I read about the Greys know that there are walk-ins on this earth because these other species, they made an agreement not to interfere. So they've made a back door for the earth, to help humanity, and it is via the walk-ins. That's what I read too, and I thought, you've got to be kidding. But what I read really resonated with me. It was more detailed than what I'm telling you. I'm just trying to tell you how I read it off the top of my head. Tazbah, I'm a mixture, okay? I'm a hybrid. I'm a hybrid. I don't know of any pure breed here in the United States. I have Native American. My mother's mother, Native American. Her father was a full-blooded Native American, Blackfeet, or Blackfoot. I think it was Blackfeet, and his dad was a chief. Okay, they were. You can look it up on Ancestry. You can look up Gina Maria Colvin Hill, Joseph Ayers. That's my great-grandfather. Yeah, they when they were doing their census, you know, after a while they called them mulattoes. That's what they did, but then the census only goes so far back. Okay, that's it. Now, I don't even know the real Indian names of my grandmother's dad and them. I don't know them. All I know is Ayers, A-Y-E-R-S. That's it. But yeah. Oh my gosh, you are. So we're talking about these Greys. They got a master agenda, and they supposedly, this alien race does not like Earth. They're coming back. Okay, they're coming back. And they need people to fight them. They need people they can control. So the ones that they can tag, they can control to do that, something like that. Yes, love always wins. But yeah, they said they were stressing, you've got to vibrate on that frequency of love. That's the only thing that can stop them. If the whole planet did that. Now imagine trying to get everybody in the planet to get rid of all the hatred and the anger and all that other kind of stuff. They want to keep going and just let love be at the core of their being. I can't imagine it. It'd be great. It really would. But back to this, you all. So, yes. So I got this old Bible. Somebody set it out, is what happened. The beginning and the end, the first and the last. So there you are. You got some murderers in the Bible. Well, we got a Sodom and Gomorrah in the Bible too. Okay, you know what? So with this Sodom and Gomorrah, how it was destroyed, okay, it was literally burnt up. Now let's think about that. It literally was burnt up. Could that have been atomic weapons? Could that have been lasers fired down from spacecraft up in the sky? Because they literally, boom, destroyed the whole city. I don't think it's hypothetical at all. I think they fired lasers from their ships up there and destroyed that city. Because these Vimanas, these spaceships, these Greys, they say that the Greys are 2,500 years further along technologically than we are. Okay, that's what they said. So, and we've had other races that have come back in time to this period in time because of what is happening to try to ward it off. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, nuclear weapons. That's exactly right. And I think that was the same way with the Lemuria or Lemuria. I didn't pronounce it right, and somebody corrected me on here. These ancient civilizations, you are. Yeah. Paradise, California. That's exactly right. With the tall people. Yeah, Lemuria. Thank you, Alicia. Because sometimes I won't pronounce it right, and I get confused. Um, yeah. So, so we got this book. It's 1881, you all. It's pretty neat. Oh my gosh, they turned the waters into blood. Ooh, we didn't want to turn the water into blood, you all. Yeah, prophecy. So I've never seen a book, a Bible in this condition. I haven't, but it's okay. And I love that four-leaf clover, you all. But it's pretty well intact, except for the cover. When I turned the page, the cover fell off. Looks kind of neat, don't it? I love it. It's so beautiful looking. It's so pretty. Yes. Yeah, like a neutron bomb. Oh, I read something else. It says when the spaceships travel, these UFOs, these light ships travel, they ionize the clouds and they travel. That's their cloaking. They ionize the clouds. When we was going to our Cataract Falls. I'm going to upload that video later because it's beautiful. It's the largest falls in Indiana, Cataract Falls. I took a lot of video footage. Um, on our way there, there was these clouds that were literally suspended in midair, right, going right in over us in the sky. And I thought they've ionized those clouds because that's what they do. They ionize the clouds to travel in them with their ships. That's exactly what I read. Now, don't ask me to quote to you right now where I saw that. I don't know. What I did is I did an internet search and I put in specific timestamps. I went like from 1947 to like 1971 or 1973, and it will literally pull up articles in that timestamp. It won't go anything above it, but I found an article, and that's what they did. They ionized the clouds to travel in. Well, the Greys are going to try to take care of that pineal gland right there. That's what they said, because that's a spiritual part of us, and they don't got it, and they don't want it. They want to control us. So really, if you look right on down to it, it's these beings that came to Earth that messed it up for us. Okay, it is. That's okay. There's nothing we can do about it, you all. Yes. Taz, honey, listen. I'm not going to tell you my father's nationality because you keep asking that question over and over and over. I can tell you this. He's very dark skinned. He's very dark complected. That's where I'm dark complected too. So yeah. And it doesn't matter. What matters is what's right inside of here. That's what matters to me. What's inside of there. Because that determines your path in life. It does. Yes, that's exactly right. And anyway, the one thing I will say about my dad, there's hardly any records on his family. I only went back maybe one or two census, and I couldn't find nothing else. They were like immigrants. Yeah, that's what it was like, immigrants. So yeah, I could not find hardly any history on his family at all. So yeah. If I sit out in the sun, 5 minutes, I tan very, very easily. My skin is dark complexion, although in the summer I get a little light, but I do. My skin has more pigment in it than my brothers and sisters. That's what I want to say. That's exactly right, you all. That is so silly. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's right. That's all right. Oh, he thinks I'm an Israelite. Who's to say? Who's to say? Yeah. Well, you give me one day or give me a week, I'll look very dark complected. That's why I can't really stay out in the sun too long. I get the color of my skin tone that I want, because the longer I'm out, I'm going to turn very, very dark complected. It's really not good for my skin, but I don't burn. I just brown is all I do. Yes. You are Gina of the 10 tribes. Well, if some Native Americans were of the 10 tribes, that could be so. All I know is that, yeah. Oh, you're so very welcome, you are. It's hot up here, but that's okay. It's all right. I thought this is so neat. I found this big old Bible, and I thought, is it real? It's so heavy, you all. It weighs over 10 pounds. It's super duper heavy. Um, it really is. You see, it's gold. No, it's gold, and it look really good with my spaceships. It does. See, I got this Bible. I got these spaceships that one day, these ships, because we're not alone. One day these ships, like, boom, right here. You see them? Yeah, you kind of match that Bible right there. All right. You're the same with books. Yeah. Yeah, the fluoride destroys the pineal gland. And yeah. So I am going to go. And I've got a video that I want to upload, because those Cataract Falls, they was beautiful out there in nature, and it was so hot and humid, but it was really nice. Yeah, and I don't want to. It's binded with real string, real binding. It's not glue at all. That's what's pretty cool. Yes, yes, it is. It's like, ooh, just think. 1885 is when it was made. Yes, Bill, Bill. Now let's. I actually picked up one at a yard sale. I picked up one at a yard sale, and they had something else that was there too. And guess what? I didn't get that something else. Yeah, let me do this, you all. I think I got one in here. You just hold on 1 second. 1 second, hold on. It's going to go dark. I think I might have it in here if I can find it. I'm still looking for it. I did. I found one at a yard sale. Oh, it was several years ago. But the bad thing about it is it had blood dripped in it. And that's why I said no. Yeah, that was the bad thing. They had a drip of blood on it. And I don't like that. I don't know if that's common. Yes, it did. And I said no. I don't even know. I could have even gotten rid of it, because when I say I found it years ago at a yard sale, I mean years ago. That's what it was. Yes. And no, I don't like it. I don't like it. But this right here is pretty cool. This one right here. We can talk about this. Right here, you all. That's what we can talk about. Yes. Yes. All right, I'm going to go. Please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, because you're probably unsubscribed. And I can't tell you if you want to hit the notification, because you may not even get a notification. I have no idea. I have not looked at that in years, and it could even be gone. I couldn't tell you. I was shocked. That's what I've got to say. Yeah. Alicia, thank you for being on here. That's so nice of you. Yes, Matthew 6:22. I don't want to mess this Bible up. The book of Psalms is pretty. It really is. It's very pretty. I think it's so pretty. Look at this. Can you imagine looking at a Bible like this? Somebody said Gina reads something. Gina, hello there in Holland. Oh well, somebody, you might have told me to read Matthew something and it's gone. Yeah, Proverbs is my favorite book. That's I'm not one for the Old Testament. I'm just telling you, I'm not. I would read Ecclesiastes and Proverbs. That's it. And some of the New Testament. Yes, it's in great condition. Absolutely. It really is. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I'll read something to you. Judge not, that ye be not judged, for with what judgment you judge, you shall be judged. And with what measure you use, it shall be measured unto you. Why do you look at the speck in your brother's eye when you have a beam in your own eye? That's exactly right. That's right. You also, yeah. That's what I read. Yeah. Um, I am going to go. I'm going to go. The book of Enoch is not in here. I don't know where the book of Enoch would even be. This is not, I do have a Bible that has all those books that were taken out of it. I do have that. A Bible that has all the books. This is not a picture Bible. It really isn't. It's just not. It's not a picture Bible. Um, nope. That's it. It just has the normal. Oh, now another page fell off. I can't turn this Bible too much because it makes the page just fall off, and I don't want to do that. I don't. Yeah, the Apocrypha, I got it. So you all, I am going to go. I'm going to go. Y'all, I'm getting hot. I'm sweating up here. I don't want to leave up here soaking wet like I did the last time. Yes. Anthony, honey, Numbers. This is the last thing I'm doing. Numbers 1 through 18. Numbers 1, it had to be the last thing, Anthony. If I can flip this around, if I can't find it, that's just too bad. It really is. I like the Roman numerals. I really do. Someone told me that I was a nurse in one of the wars in Croatia. You said Numbers 1 and 8. That's what they told me. You were alongside of Judah. Oh, of Issachar. Nathaniel, son of Zurar. Is that what you wanted? That's it. You see, you're going to see it like right like that. Yes. Oh, you said 18? I thought you said 8. Yeah, that page got, what's that page? And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and upward by their polls. So there, you're talking about the lineage. Okay. There's something else about the DNA. I'm just going to say this about the DNA. This is kind of important. You know how they're mapping the DNA so they can have the perfect human with the certain genetic codes and traits and stuff. You may say, well, I'm not all into that. When you go to the dating sites, you can pick the traits that you want in that person. You can pick the traits that you want based on their genetic code. Now, granted, they're not telling you what their genetic code is, but they have genetic traits. It's the same thing. They're getting you all used to this. Picking people based on certain traits that they have and certain traits that you like that they have. That's the same thing with these dating sites. Okay, that dawned on me today too. Because I've been pondering what I read last night about the Greys and the DNA, and they want to make a master race. And we may say, oh, we're all against that. We don't want to have nothing to do with it. Well, if you go to the dating sites, you get to pick your mate. Some of them, you probably get to send a DNA test in too. Okay, even with the Ancestry.com, you send in your DNA sample, they've got it. Okay, they got that too. So they're already trying to get people used to picking certain traits you like in individuals. Yeah. I don't think there's anything different about the book of Revelations. I really do not, because it's all reading the way. Yes, Danielle, they do have it. That's right. Yeah. Unless we're adopted. That's right. Grafted in. Yeah. Um, yeah. Well, you all, I'm going to go. I'm getting really hot. Yeah, but thank you all for tuning in. Thank you so much. I was supposed to go. I don't like to do long videos. People don't want to watch long videos. Yes. Yes. That's right. And you know, you can have a dominant gene within you, a dominant gene that like was suppressed, and then all of a sudden, boom, you get this one genetic thing that comes out. Yes, I'm going to keep safe. I'm going to try to do a premiere later tonight after I get this video put together. Is what I'm going to do. Yes, that's right. Thank you, Apple, Brooks, Alicia, and Danielle. Thank you all. Thank you all for coming on here. And I'm going to say this again. I think the dust on that book is getting to me. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Yes, happy Father's Day to, oopsie, to all the fathers and out there, and the fathers and mothers and all of that. Yes, I am going to hydrate. I've been drinking lots of water, but it's humid up here. It's probably 90 degrees up here because it's around 90 degrees outside. Have a wonderful rest of your